Hello and welcome or welcome back. My name is Kate and this is My Place. In My Place, we do a little bit of planning, cash budgeting, cash stuffing, paying off debt, and so much more as we are building our best life. In today's video, we are going to be checking in with the fourth week of August and attempting to close that budget out. We'll see how it goes. So if that sounds interesting to you, make yourself comfortable because we are going to hop right into the video. Okay, y'all. August was definitely a month. Today I'm recording on September 1st, so this is going to be a fresh start. We are completely resetting for the month of September. I ended August off with a very nice, relaxing day. So August 31st was my birthday, and I spent the day just relaxing and did some retail therapy and just got it all out of my system so that in September I can do a total reset and hopefully get back on track and moving forward with what we need to do and what we need to accomplish. So let's finalize this last budget and close it out for August. So the first thing we're gonna go over is our cash purchases. So I went with my mom to a local, it was like a farmer's, not a farmer's market, but they have a ton, it was like a fresh fruits and vegetables market. And she wanted some fresh fruits. She wanted to get some mums because we're moving into fall here in Michigan. So that was a really fun trip with my mom. And then today, to celebrate my birthday, we are going to be going to the apple orchard. So I'm super excited about that. But I wanted to get this recorded because I'm running behind before I went. So for the fourth week of August, we did put $385 into our cash wallet and sinking funds. One of the first things was I went and I got my nails done for $55. $200 went into savings for the sinking funds. Blocks was that fresh fruit and vegetable market. I spent $31, and I will pop a picture up here on the screen of just part of what was in my cart. I got a ton of just fresh fruit and vegetables when I was there, and I was amazed that it was only $31. So I will put a picture up there. I'll put a picture up of the melons that I got once I had them all cut up, and I'm telling you, it was, the carrots were huge. So I spent $31 at Blocks for fruits and vegetables, and then in Walmart I spent an additional $69. I moved $10 into my cash wallet out of medical for a prescription, and the CVS purchase was for that prescription. $16 went back to the bank, so that should be in our back to the bank envelope in my wallet, and you will see in a few that I am sporting a new wallet. It was a birthday gift, and I was so excited I couldn't wait to use it. So I'll show you that in a minute. Excuse me. And then I had a miscellaneous purchase at Tim Hortons for $4. My boyfriend went golfing, so we pulled $60 from his golf envelope for that, and he spent the full $60. I pulled $25 for a copay because I had a therapy appointment and had to make that copay appointment. And then the one thing that is not on here is I had $10 left over from my nail appointment, but for my birthday I went and I was treated to a pedicure, and I used that $10 towards my pedicure. So my cash wallet does not have any money left over in it except for the $16 that is going back to the bank. And then my boyfriend needed chew, so we pulled his $40 out of his Smokies envelope so that he could purchase his chew, and that's already been, the transfer in the bank's already been done for that, and the money is just into the back of the bank wallet. So let's see the new wallet. So I got this wallet, like I said, for my birthday. Super cute. So it's not a cash wallet per se, but it's from the Sack, and this suede feeling, it is amazing. And my cell phone, which I'm recording on, or I would show you, fits perfectly with my case in this pocket, so it's awesome. And then it comes with a strap so that I can wear it as a crossbody, or the loop just to grab it out of my my bag. So it's really nice. On the weekends, I can just put it across my body when I'm running errands, and I don't have to tote my bag around with me. And then during the week, when I just want to throw it in my tote bag or my work bag, I have this loop. So it's really cool. So, and it's got tons of spots for envelopes and stuff. As you can see, I have my receipts. I got a $50 gift card that I already used. I ended up making my own envelopes to fit in this wallet particularly. So, and I just had all the products at home already, so I just used vellum to print the categories and cardstock for the back so that it had a nice white background. And then I have my categories. And then as you can see, my nail thing is emptier than empty. So the nail one we're gonna pull out because we're not gonna use it for a while. But groceries, miscellaneous, and my copay are the ones that are always now going to be in my cash wallet. And then I have additional ones that I made for the other categories that I spend money on. And then back here is where I took my back to the bank envelope out of my other wallet. So we should have in total $46 here. So 20, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, $46 for back to the bank. So this money, instead of being deposited just for me to take money out of the bank to do my cash stuffing, I will use this towards my cash stuffing, which I will show you how I work that out in my September week 1 budget with me. So that I'm gonna stick back in here. And last but not least, let's see if we have any change. And we do. So if you watched my last closeout, I started doing a penny challenge, and I already have some change in here as well, which I actually think some of this I've already counted. I think $1.18 of this has already been counted. Shoot, from last week, because my boyfriend didn't empty it. So hold on a minute while I count this out and then subtract the 118. We have $2.29. And we're gonna put this back in here, and I'm going to inform my boyfriend that he has to take care of that. So now on these little sheets, we're gonna find and see if 229 has been filled in, which it has not. So we're gonna take our yellow marker and color in our 229. All right, perfect. So now our cash wallet is emptied and all set for our next cash stuffing. Got our penny challenge sheet set aside. And now we are gonna move on to see what we did in the bank. So our income came in at what it was supposed to, the $1460.08. The car wash, second one, did come out for $32.99. Our Apple Music for $16.99 came out. Our spending money went into our spending account, so $40 each for myself and my boyfriend. A gas fill up for $61.41. Parking, which is a miscellaneous expense as of right now, that may be changing depending on if I have to change my work schedule, and I do at times have to pay to park. $7.55. I made an error with transferring money, so we're just gonna disregard that. And then there was our withdraw for our living expenses and our sinking funds of $385. Change to savings is 60 cents. A grocery purchase at Walmart for $29.96. Kroger's for $17.57. For pay for $39.75. Another change to savings for 72 cents. I had a household ops / grocery purchase, so I have been doing a lot more cooking at home, trying to not eat out as much. And I don't have a larger like saute / saucepan, and I was struggling to make certain meals. I was having to use multiple pans, and it was just pain in the butt. And so I used $30 of my spending money, and then I used $23 in the household ops category to purchase a pan that matched our pan set, and then I had picked up a few more groceries. We had a for-pay for $16.89. Our Visible came out for $35. Another Klarna for $7.59. Gas for $39. Groceries for $10.02. One Taco Bell for $7, and I do believe that is the only fast food eating out that we did for the 4th week of August. A Myers purchase for groceries at $15.17. Our dash income for the week was $310.47. Another for-pay for $34.45. Affirm for $18.55. Here is the transfer from my spending account to help cover some of the money for the pan that I wanted. And then we had another change to savings for $4.63. We had to transfer some money to Ally, which was a miscellaneous expense, for $7.59. We had a credit card payment of $30. Another gas purchase for $37. Our Apple storage, our second one of August, came out at 99 cents. We had another gas purchase for $37.65. Our insurance payment came out for $480.64. Bible Gateway, which is a subscription, for $419. And then household supply / beauty purchase for $18.73. And then we had another for-pay for $12.98. Klarna for $9.27. PayPal was $17.90. $17.28 for Afterpay, and then we had another parking expense for $18.35. Our final Sunbit payment for $55.51. This is where I corrected the math error once I found it. And then we had a change to savings of $238, $148, 65 cents. Another parking expense for $18.35. Our gas bill came out at $53. And then I transferred $23 in to cover the other portion of the pan for the household ops category. And then we are rolling over $175 into the first week of September to cover a few of the August bills that had not come out of the bank yet, that were still pending. So let's do our best to close this out. So I hate writing on my desk. Sorry for the shadows. The lighting in here is horrible. So our salary did come in at the $1460.08. Our dash income was $310.47. We ended up rolling over the $37.19. Originally, our savings was going to be $85, the money we pulled out of there, but we ended up pulling $118 out, which brings our total income for this week at $1925.74. The car wash did come out at $32.99. Apple Music did come out at $16.99. iStorage came out at its $99. Visible, only one of our Visible payments came out for $35. Consumers was the $53. Bible Gateway was supposed to be, I thought, the $4.99, but it was only $4.19, so that never hurts. Netflix had not come out yet, so that is going to be rolling over. And then our car insurance was the $480.64, which brings our total for our expenses to $623.80. And we are going to subtract the $623.80 from our income, leaving us $1301.94 moving forward. So our 4-pay payments, let's see. So I'm going to kind of go backwards here. Our 4-pay payments ended up actually being $174.61, which, if y'all have been watching this whole 4-pay debt pay down thing, we normally go over. We've never found us under. That's amazing, but that doesn't mean that the rest of that didn't have to get paid. Those payments are still there. I just was trying to overpay, but it's probably going to roll into, it's going to roll into September. This is the amount that was left for the month of August. I was really trying to get ahead if we could, but it worked out with some of the grocery purchases and whatnot that we could only pay what was actually on the budget for that week. And then Sunbit ended up only being the $55.51, and then our credit card payment was $30. So our total debt payment was $260.12, and we're going to subtract $260.12, leaving us with $1,041.82. For our living expenses, gas, we ended up spending $175.06. Groceries, we were at $194.98, excuse me. Spending was the $80. Miscellaneous ended up being $51.84. And then we did have the one eating out purchase of $7. So we are going to, I'm going to total this up real quick because I didn't do it on my prep sheet. So I will be right back with that total. We're going to subtract the $508.88 from what we had left over. So we're going to minus $1,041.82 and get a remainder of $532.94. Golf, we did spend that $60. Nails, like I'm gonna put the full $65 because I did end up spending it all. And then copay was the $25. I put this health on here, this $14 health, and I have no clue what it was. I went back, I rewatched videos. I don't know where my brain was, If you've been watching my past few videos, you will know that I've been really struggling with my depression and my anxiety over this month. And I'm getting to the point where I'm digging out of that. It has taken some time. So I honestly don't know where my brain was on that day. And, you know, I'm ready for a September reset, in other words. So we didn't spend anything in health, so I'm going to take that out. We did spend out of the medical, the $10 for the prescription. We also did the household ops at $23. And we had the household supplies at the $18.73. And then I think that was it. So now what I'm going to do, again, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to add these up, and we're going to see what we have. So that total was $201.73. And we're going to subtract that $201.73 from our leftover, which was $532.94, leaving us $331.21 to work with. Our sinking funds, we did stuff the $200. If you have not yet seen my cash stuffing video for week 4, I will make sure to link it up here. For our savings that rolled over, that was $10.46. And our rollover is $175. And then at the time I was closing this budget out, our back to the bank was $16. And I'm going to keep it at that purely because I did not add the smoky into this, and I feel like it's going to really throw my numbers off. So I'm going to go ahead and total this up and see how close or how far away we are from our zero-based budget. So our total was $327.21, and I'm going to subtract the $327.21 from the $331.21. Y'all, I'm off by $4. So somewhere along the line, I spent $4. And I have to say, for the month of August, this is the closest I've been to my zero-based budget without having to go through it 1,000 times. So, per the norm, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to summarize everything and see the difference in our numbers down here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put the totals from our categories in, total them up, and see how much we spent for the 4th week of August. All right, so our total income out for the month, or not the month, excuse me, for the 4th week of August was $1,921.74, and we brought in $1,925.74. So I call that a win, considering the month that I had when it came to budgeting and impulse spending and my anxiety and my depression and all the things. I'm very proud to roll out of the month of August. With that, I do know that my bank account is where it needs to be. I am not in the negative. I am not $4 over in the bank account. So I know everything balances out. It's definitely something that I've missed within the numbers on the paper. So with that being said, I'm super excited for what to come in September. I am going to be rolling out my new Beacon websites, where you're going to be able to find not only my build a budget planner for Q4, but I'm also going to be throwing up freebies on there and doing some monthly things just for fun, because budgeting, if you're not a numbers nerd, can be daunting and very boring, and in some ways why I feel a lot of people don't successfully go through their life sticking to a budget, is because it's just not interesting to them. So I'm in the process of finalizing that. I'm so super excited. So coming up in September for that first week, I am going to have a September freebie available. I did make up some mini savings challenges for anybody who enjoys doing them. They're really nice and they work for anybody's budget. The icons are going to be whatever you choose for them to be. So I'll kind of show you. These are mine that I've used. I've already cut them out, and I went ahead and laminated them and made pockets. So when I do these little savings challenges, the money can go right inside its own little pocket. So I have my fall vibes, our day at the orchard, which I'm super excited. I get to go spend the day at the orchard with my mom today. Our Hello September with the cute little squirrel throwing out some love nuts. Our bookworm for those people who enjoy being cozy and reading. And again, those cozy vibes. I love the fall. And then we have some fun coffee time with coffee and donuts, which who doesn't love a good coffee and a donut on a cool fall morning? So these are the freebies that are going to be available for the first week of September. It's very possible I may do some more, or I may do them monthly. I haven't figured that part out yet. All I know is I'm super excited to see how that goes, rolling out my Beacon website, where I am able to support the budgeting community by offering the worksheets that I've created for people who need a more simpler sheet that is straightforward and very just black and white, not distracting, and also being able to throw in some freebies and just make the budgeting journey more enjoyable. So if you made it all the way to the end of this video and stuck with me today, you are a rock star. And if you could put your favorite star emoji down in the comments, I would so greatly appreciate it. If you liked my video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you would like to continue following me on my journey as I am building the best life for myself and my family, and you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. And I hope that you all have an amazing day, a phenomenal September, and that you reach all the goals that you plan to. And remember, goals are meant to be flexible. It all depends on where you are at in the stage of your life. I have been told this month to give myself grace, and I have to let you all know, I do give myself grace. I am very hard on myself, but at the same time, I do a check-in and I give myself that grace so that I can learn from my mistakes and try to move forward with them. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. I hope you enjoy yours, and I will see you next time. Bye.